On September 10th, you're there and you finish your conversation.
Mm-hmm.
How did it end?
I grabbed my bag and try to walk out, but I couldn't walk out because the it was so crowded and dense there. So I kind of just like stopped and turned around, started talking to a Deseret news girl, and heard that shot pop off. And I was like looking around, like, what the frick was that? And then I saw Charlie. And for
How
a
close were
second,
you?
I was like maybe 15, 20 feet away. And I could tell I was in shock because one, I saw all the blood. And
Ugh.
two, yeah. And two, I was like, what just happened? And I knew I was in shock because I didn't immediately get down. I was like looking around. And when I saw Charlie fall, I was like, holy cow.
I did not see him fall. Did he fall out of his
So
chair?
yeah, so when he got hit, he did this thing where
I
he
saw his
his arms,
hands.
yeah,
It's
he
like
like
a
his body stiffened up,
yeah,
and he was like he was leaning over and he fell
yeah.
out of his chair.
Oh,
Yeah, and it was oh my, yeah, it was bad, dude.
so you handed the mic over.
Mm-hmm.
You said thanks.
Yeah, I just told him thanks. I was like, I appreciate the conversation. It was a cool
You
guy.
hand the mic over to
The next
Hunter.
kid,
Was
Hunter.
his name?
Yeah, Hunter.
How many seconds later?
It was about 40 to a minute,
Under a minute.
under a minute.
You hand the mic over. He's saying some words. You turn around. You say something to a lady, and you hear a gunshot.
Yep.
You turn and look. Charlie's right behind you. Did you know it was a gunshot?
At first, I didn't. I was actually confused because I'm not the only one that said this. People were kind of criticizing it, but it did sound like a big firecracker maybe.
Mm.
But it was from a he shot from a distance, so
Did you
it
look
wasn't gonna be as
around? Did
loud.
you look right at
Yeah,
Charlie when you heard it?
so I looked at Charlie, and saw all that happen because I saw him like kind of like lean
Mm-hmm.
back and then
Yeah.
saw it all coming out.
Oh,
Yeah, and then he fell over, and it's still stuck in my head. I haven't been able. That's what caused me not to sleep for the past couple of days. But um,
quick pause. If you stop, like this video, subscribe to this channel, that means my channel is going to grow, which means I can keep doing this. It is the #1 thing that you can do to support me. Please take a second, like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and enjoy the rest of the clip.
I was kind of in shock, so I started looking around, and just I started scanning like the roofs and stuff like that, and I couldn't see anything. And then that's when people started yelling like get down," or whatever. So
Ugh.
I jumped on top of some other people after that.
So, ugh.
Yeah, not a pretty scene.
So you had heard the shot.
Mm-hmm.
You turn around, you see Charlie. You didn't see the blood go out of his neck. You just look at Charlie and you just see blood gushing out of his neck.
Gosh, like a waterfall of blood, like just like a ton.
And did you look away? You watched him?
Yeah, yeah. I looked away. I saw him starting to fall out of his chair, and then I turned around and I jumped on top of someone else and was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna get down real quick. Then I didn't hear a gunshot after
Did
like,
you think Charlie was dead right there?
oh, 100%.
So in your mind,
Which this is what made me kind of irritated was the fact that everyone's like, oh, I hope he can survive. I hope he pushes through.
well, from my perspective, we saw a video.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sitting at work. I see notifications on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
I look at it. Charlie Kirk shot in
Mm-hmm.
Utah at a rally. I look at my phone. I watch the video, the far video, not the
Oh.
close one.
Oh,
So you see
okay.
him get hit, and it's
Yeah.
like, oh, shoot. And it looked like, depending on where he was hit, he may have a chance here. It looks like it hit him in the neck, but maybe it grazed him.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing news that he is stabilized. That was being reported everywhere. Charlie Kirk is stabilized. They
Oh.
stabilized him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Charlie
In
Kirk has a
coffin,
pulse.
maybe.
Maybe 45 minutes later, Charlie Kirk has a pulse. We hear Charlie's at the hospital. He has a pulse. And then I see the video, the close up. Was he alive when he hit the ground?
No. No way. And come to find out, like whenever he was hit and he did that whole motion where his body
That's
stiffened up,
trauma, brain trauma.
yeah, brain trauma. Yeah, because one, it's supposedly like that bullet would have severed his spinal cord, and so like one that he would have been unconscious, and then two, like he wouldn't have felt a thing. Like he wouldn't have felt a thing. I think that's one of the most common things that people were saying is that in the medical field is that yeah,
It was
this is
boom.
referred to as this or whatever, and it would have been like that. So, and it looked like it too, man. It looked like he was not
What
gonna.
did you feel? What did you feel in that moment of looking and seeing Charlie dead?
Dude,
Everyone
I
screaming.
couldn't feel anything because I was surrounded around a bunch of people that were just freaking out.
What did it sound like?
People screaming, "Get down, get down." There were some people praising what happened. Some people up top that were like, "Oh, good shot." Dude, it was
You
sick.
heard people saying "good shot."
There were people that said good shot, bro.
Was there groups saying this?
I don't know. I couldn't tell if it was a group. I just heard it.
You heard someone say "good shot."
Yeah.
How disgusting! How completely and utterly disgusting. No matter who that is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you jumped on someone.
Yeah, just on top of like there was just everyone just
Pile
kind
of
of got
people and
down.
you
Yeah,
lay down
yeah,
and
just got down. Yeah, that's
happened
the
next?
best thing you did. After like I don't know, maybe 30, 40 seconds, I realized that like, hey, I can like jump over those little gate thing that they had and jump down and just kind of run out of there. So that's what I did and just
You ran. You just
I was
jumped something and
so
ran.
yeah, and
Right
just
away?
like yeah,
You laid down and
well,
got up and ran.
laid down for like I said for like maybe 20, 30 seconds, then just got up.
Was
Saw
the
that
fear
people
that
were
this
going.
was a mass shooting event, that he wasn't the last
Well,
one?
I didn't hear any more gunshots, so I knew like that's why I felt kind of comfortable getting up and running. But
Yeah. You could tell at this point this was a assassination on Charlie, and that was it.
yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. And then when there was that old kook that started screaming, "Shoot me, shoot me, shoot me," or whatever, it's just that guy's apparently just I don't know,
Just a weirdo.
just a weirdo. Something's wrong with him.
Something's wrong with a lot of people.
Yeah. Yeah. But I think him doing that allowed the shooter to get away because
They were focused on this
there
man.
was so little security, so little officers. It took whoever was there to detain that guy. And meanwhile, this guy's running across the rooftop, getting away.
Yeah. Tell me about the rest of that day. Where'd you go?
We hung around for a while. I had to give a
What do you mean
statement.
you hung around?
Well, I was like hugging people that were just standing outside. They were trying to see.
Crying?
Yeah, crying. I wasn't crying. I really didn't have any emotion during the time because I didn't know what I wasn't processing what just freaking happened. And so I was just kind of standing there hugging some people that were really struggling with what just happened. And then some cops came up to us and were like, we're going to need some statements. I need you guys to go in this building. And so I talked to a couple cops for a couple days, actually. So just about what happened, what I heard, who I've talked to. Obviously, like in this event, it's like, and the thing is, dude, it's like I was already hearing a lot of rhetoric that was like cruel and mean leading up to before he even showed up. Charlie's this, Charlie's that. He's, a bad guy. He's a Nazi. He's a child killer advocate.
I think that I hear often as in the last 4 or 5 days, the left killed him. Is that fair? Thank you so much for listening to this clip of the Here's What Happened podcast. Make sure you slide over to the Here's What Happened podcast YouTube channel to listen to the full episode. While you're at it, don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Thank you for listening.